Good morning, audio test. Good morning, audio. This is a test. Just getting set up here, seeing if there's any other Neofly updates. It's cool, Neofly moved away from cartoon-like pictures, and they have like nicer looking profile pictures now. Still to come, campaigns and events and more surprises. Downloading updated libraries. Thank you for the off-stream follow. Defended BE. If track IR is behaving itself today. Restart it. Oh, that's what's happening. Tracker is not. Hey Futura, good morning. I thought just crossed my mind, could a very colorful hat disturb a track IR? I tested that negative. And it's working fine now. I haven't... Hold up. Hello!
Hello, my name is Jack IR. I had fallen behind Simon's table because of his wonderful cable management. Now I'm almost ready to play.
Yeah, I had thought that too, but now it's been fine ever since I oh. Wow. God, wrecking everything here today. It'll be one of those days, huh? Ever since I modified the position of it on my screen, it's much better now. And if the colorful hat will disturb track, I tried a different hat. It was the same problem, but then once I fixed this, it's fine now. Good morning, Future. It was a fun series of multiplayer video games yesterday. Only thing we missed was Reforger. It was frustrating. What have we got here? Let's see. Vasconcelos, if at all possible, could we add a window here for Neofly? Thank you, Vasconcelos. Just need armor 4 and have the difficulty of port 4. Yeah, indeed. I don't want excuses from the developers. I want the game to just work without port forwarding, okay? I know it's hard, I know it's hard work, but hey, Bohemian has enough money. They can, if Rockstar Games can figure it out, if Project Zomboid with like 1 or 2 developers can figure it out, I'm sure that Bohemian Interactive can figure it out too. Whoa! Alright, we're gonna do the landing thing today, the finale of the fall thing, so it should be working. Let me type a guess here with nothing next to it. At the end of today's stream, I'll just declare first, second, and third place winners, and we'll move on. Let's go back to where we were. Let's bring the Goatman to New York City, okay? And once we do that, on the way, I don't have any third-party planes installed because I haven't got back to that yet. There's some updates, and I have to just... It's work, you know. This behind the Microsoft Flight Simulator, believe it or not, is work. It's not just play. It's a job, because it's a simulator. It deals with real simulated airplanes. Well, fictional simulations of real simulated airplanes. But you have to drag and drop things from one folder to another. You have to download it when there's an update. You have to try to get your skins, your paint jobs and liveries of the plane organized. You have to make sure that one plane is not causing problems for the other planes. You know, it's a job. It's kind of like DCS. These things, they're not just play. They're jobs. Okay. Futura says, I like Bohemia, dude. They're awesome. They're one of the dev group that would hold a Steam fundraising campaign to support Ukraine in the Russo-Ukrainian conflict. Indeed. I'm a huge fan of Bohemia Interactive. I've been a huge fan of them ever since the original Operation Flashpoint that I played in 2000 or 2001. And and they're open about things. Their games are moddable, and I'm a huge fan of Bohemian Interactive, and I'm really excited about the new updates to Anti-Stasi. I want to start a new Anti-Stasi campaign with one of those updates. I'm gonna speak with Arthur today and see. I think we want to try to finish the Tanoa one. Maybe just push to capture all the air bases, or really push to finish that quickly and start a new one. And since yours is pretty early on, maybe maybe it's updated. Maybe we can update it without having to start a new campaign. I don't know. I have to ask over in the Anti-Stasi forums. I know, but I want those updates. I want 3.0. So I hope that we can just update update the Altus one to the latest version, because there's some good stuff there, Futura. There's some really nice stuff in the new update. But yeah, I want to wrap up Tanoa, or just try to move fast, you know. But you know, it's fun to just keep playing the way it is as well. So we're over in Key West. I always think that Key West, you know, coming out of Florida, I always think in my mind it goes to the right, but it goes to the left. Look how close it is to Cuba. It's like 80 miles or something, like 100 kilometers. It's crazy close. I'm gonna go here in IRL in March. I'm gonna go to Miami. I have friends who live there, and they also have a little place there, because his dad was an artist, and years ago he bought a place there. So probably expensive if it was now, but crowded place. We were there, and we were flying this little French plane, a DR-400. We only have $1,000 in the bank, $1,098. Is the plane insured? It's been a while since I've done this, and the update, the interface has been updated. There's a bunch of new stuff that I don't even know about. Insurance, finance, okay. Oh my god, I can't even insure it for a week. I don't have money to insure the damn, so I better not crash, alright? Otherwise, we'll just be forced to start a new Neofly career right here. It just says, dude, I just want my AH-64D or A-10 or Mi-24 cast station. But that's what I'm saying, talking about, Future. The new update to Arma Anti-Stasi, you can use cups. You can use all that stuff you love, and I can even get my Cessna 152 of the rockets underneath the wings. So I would put, even if it's not compatible, if we can't just update it and continue our campaign where we are, I would suggest to just start from scratch with the new thing again. And you can pick a starting position, which is another cool thing. So you can start from somewhere else to mix it up, you know, make it more interesting. But that's between you and Arthur. Hey, Bats! Bats coming in with a message. Come in, America. Great Britain calling. Sending universal greetings and best wishes to American friends. Bats, good to hear from you. This is North American continent observation post Alpha. We are currently doing all right over here, although over in California there's some issues with weather. But hope you're well, and sending greetings and best wishes back to you over in the island on the west coast of Europe. I know. I'm gonna talk to Arthur. I'm gonna send a message to the group today, and we'll figure out what people are thinking. You know, do we want to keep going off town and try to wrap it up as is? Should we try to is it possible to update it? You know. So in Neofly, we are currently at. Where are we? Kilo Echo Yankee Whiskey Key West International. Look, there's Microsoft Flight Simulator hiding behind this painting. Whoa! Wow. It was just hiding there this whole time. It was just hiding there. What is it? Kilo Echo Yankee Whiskey. Kilo Yankee. No, Kilo Echo Yankee Whiskey. Trying to remember, don't fly without rebite. I don't have a choice, Futura. I only have $1,098 in the bank. And I only have $1,098 in the bank, and according to my accountant, actually I can't afford to hire an accountant. I'm doing it myself. To ensure this this airplane we're flying here costs $2,250, so we're about $1,000 short. Okay, $1,100 some dollars short. What we could do is sell this French contraption and buy a different plane over here that's cheaper. Let's see. I have to refamiliarize myself with this. And the Bat says, "All splendid pops here, old chap. Good to hear you're all well your side. Excellent, Bat. Thank you." We can sell this for 225 grand. That's pretty good. What do we have here? Where's the market? Okay, hangar, mission list, cargo. This is manager flights, goods. Aircraft market. Oh, here you go. Buy or rent aircraft. A little paper airplane with a little dollar symbol. Over here, we got a Britain Norman Islander over here, but I don't have it installed in the. And that's expensive. I can't afford that. I'm just gonna get the Cessna 152 Aerobat. Look, it's 145. We'll make 100 grand almost. Let's just do that. All right, we're gonna sell our little plane here. How do I sell my plane? Go to the hangar. Airframe. Sell your aircraft for $225,000. Yes, and ka-ching! 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 We now, just with a click of a button, wouldn't it be nice if life was like this? With a click of a button, we have $226,000. Low money. You get some fat dough if you help Goatman send some merchandise. That's what we're gonna try to do, Futura. We just want to make sure we're insured. We want to make sure that we're not flying without a rebuy. All right, let me do this. Let's turn a light on here. Good. All right, now we don't have an airplane. Now we're gonna go here. Oh, a bunch of different stuff appeared now that all the dealers came out of the woodwork now. They're like, oh, this guy has $200,000. Let's offer them this. You know, look, there's a Widgeon. This is all built-in Microsoft Flight Simulator planes, I think. Oh no, the Widgeon. I don't think the Widgeon is the one that I have, that I bought, but I don't have it installed right now. It's funny. I must have added to Neofly, and it doesn't matter. Once you do that, it doesn't care if it's installed or not. We're just gonna take the Aerobat, I think. I can filter by cost, that's good, and that's really the only one I can afford. So here you go. Oh, this one I can only rent. Interesting. Should I rent it? Oh, it's rented. Okay, here you go. Rent. I need to put a deposit of $14,000. Alright, let's rent this plane, okay? Yeah, do it. We've rented a plane. There it is. Now let's look for a job. Bat says we're playing Call of Duty World War over here in training for when King Charles gives the order for us to go to give Putin a kick to the plums. Sounds good. I played a bit of that yesterday. I played a Call of Battle Zone Duty, Battlefield Duty Medal 2 DMZ with Futura yesterday. Fun game. Yeah, I just hope someone there, you know, gets him, like, shows him the door, you know, say, hey man, you know, you're out. Just save a bunch of lives, please. Simply put, we played Warzone, indeed. What should I put there, Futura? Should I put Warzone? Should I put a Call of Medal of Duty Warzone 2 on the hold up. Okay, destination, let's see. We have rewards, we have experience points. Let's get something with more experience points. It's fragile, 11 nautical miles. 18 nautical miles. Let's do this one. Load by 231 for no pilot assigned to this plane. Oh, how do I assign a pilot to the plane? Oh, here you go, hypertext. There you go. Oh, now that I have assigned a pilot to that plane, I don't have that mission anymore because maybe I don't have enough experience points or something. Let's do a short one. Why can't I do this? Not enough remaining cargo capacity for that one. Can I filter here by things that I can do? Alright, let's take this. We're gonna take a couple of passengers over to the airfield nearby here. Over to Foxtrot Delta 5-1. Job added. Alright, now flight. Let's see. 1 passenger, 201 pounds. Alright, we're gonna take off. We're gonna go west-northwest. Getting to grips with this interface over here. Alright, load by that time. Okay. I think this is the flight. This is the flight thing. Flight manager, fly with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Manager, so goods. Statistics, qualifications, logs. Yeah, this is it. Alright. Call of Metal Duty First War Zone Blood. Sounds good. I'm gonna put that down, and next time we'll. I'm noting this down, and next time we're gonna use that. Okay. All right. Let's put ourselves right here, ramp 28. Good morning, Raz. I have to get those black borders out of that one as well. Good morning, Raz. And Vasconcelos Let's switch over the noise situation here. We're gonna go somewhere around here probably. Hey Matt, you need to fit honor in there somewhere. Yeah, I think that okay. Matt revisited Matt Trug's revision. Honor calls of metal duty. First Warzone blood. Okay, we'll put that down. A good day, Matt. I don't have. I got lazy. I don't have any mods installed here. Okay, so I'm just flying some basic missions in Neofly here. Later today, I'll start to get to grips with Microsoft Flight Simulator again. Get all my mods from updated and put into the community folder so that we can fly some biplanes, including the PT-17 Stearman. Actually, we have one built into Microsoft Flight Simulator. I forgot about that. We could fly that. And the wonderful Tiger Moth. Flight conditions. We are in East USA. Weight and balance. I think we need what, 201 pounds total. Take a look here. Got a lot of stuff open here. 201 pounds, 1 passenger. Total of stacked mission weights and cargo on board. That must be a pretty light passenger. Or maybe that's a big passenger. I still get confused by this. Alright, let's just go. Window capture, we have the existing Neofly here, so we can turn it on and off as needed. Sure, Raz. If you want to fly along, come to here. Our flight is gonna be Key West, so Kilo Echo Yankee. Whoa. Kilo Echo Yankee Whiskey to Foxtrot Delta 51. That's a short flight. Let's make a bolder font here. This is the little machine we'll be flying. Just a regular Cessna 152 Aerobat. It's an aerobatic airplane. Yeah, it's the bottom left of the screen. Kilo Echo. You got it. D51. Landing guesstimator is activated. Today is the late finale of the full 2020. Heck is that thing? Oh. Okay. the little emote appeared above me. I was wondering if it was something on my screen here that I hadn't seen. And we're taking one passenger. If you want to come over and escort me, you're very welcome to. Let's see if track IR is working. Oh! I didn't turn on track IR. Let's turn it on and hopefully it'll just work. Okay, here it's working. Back in the video game. It's not, but I think if we auto-detect... if we have the controls auto-detect... was that here or is it a different sim? Man, now I'm gonna go nuts, okay. Was it T? You can see that I haven't played this for a while, huh? Was there a way to make this, make track IR restart or something? Head tracking. Right control T. Let's try it. Right control T. Negative. I'll try to unplug it and plug it in again. See if that works. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to restart bloody Microsoft Flight Simulator. Alright, we're gonna restart Microsoft Flight Simulator. My apologies. Check it's enabled in the toolbar menu. Huh. Here, maybe camera? Smart cam, track IR, yep, enabled. I think I forgot to start it before I started a sim, so there are other sims, I think it was DCS, that it would re-auto detect. Yeah, too late. Let's go back to the bar for a little bit and we'll and while we restart Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think it was that story of Arma and headphones. If you don't have your headphone plugged in when you start Arma, there'll be no sound, so you'd have to restart the whole game. So yeah, it's you know, one of the features of certain pieces of software. I'm just double checking that it's on and working. It is. Restarting. Another trick you do in the future if you have this problem, go to the TrackIR install folder and run TrackIR mouse.exe means you don't have to restart the sim. Oh, that's good to know. Here, let me copy that down, and I'll put it on a link on my blog and credit you, Matt. Thank you. That's, yeah, because restarting the sim, you know, that'll save a few minutes. Thank you. An applause for Matt. The hat, I tell you, no, you chose not the hat. You don't eat chips for you start Arma, you'll be in God mode, bug. You know, they say Occam's razor or whatever it's called, the simplest explanation is most likely the correct one. But once in a while, the universe throws what here in the United States of America they call a curveball. You know, it's a baseball reference. I'm not a fan of baseball, but apparently they can pitch the ball and spin it so that it curves. And that's actually a feature of the universe, you know. Things are always moving in a curved line. People think things goes in straight lines, but they don't. They curve because of gravity, you know. Like go outside or in your apartment, in your house. Take a tennis ball or like a bouncy ball, or like just if you don't want to break anything, take a pair of socks that you got in a ball and throw it. If you throw it really hard, it'll look like it went on a straight line, but if you throw it quite softly, it's pretty amazing this. I mean, people think I'm nuts, but it's still amazing. If you take some socks and you throw them, they curve down and they fall down. And that's what amazes me about life on Earth and on the universe and flight sims, is gravity. Like, it's pretty crazy. I wake up and I'm not like floating in the ceiling. I'm actually on my bed. And there's this constant force pressing us down. And people forget about that, you know. I'm gonna do that right now. Go to the TrackIR install folder and run tire mouse means you don't have to install. I'm gonna do that in my desktop right now. How the heck do I find the TrackIR install folder? Let's see. I probably click here and search for TrackIR. There you go. Open file location. Natural point TrackIR. And it's called tiermouse.exe. There it is. I'm gonna put it right now on my desktop. Actually, I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna pin it to my taskbar. There. For the win, Matt. Salt is called dispensary. Indeed. Do you want to see I can show you something we got from the dispensary all back. But let me just put my plane down on the runway, okay? Where was it? Kilo Echo Yankee Whiskey. This passenger's gonna start getting upset. You know, it might be the Goatman, it might not be the Goatman. We don't know. Raz is over here, right next to ramp 42. Let's put ourselves at ramp 28. I'll put weight and balance. I'll give, what was it, 201? I assume that's the weight of the passenger. Oh, I think that I looked at the Twitch rules. It's where you are, it's legalized, then it's fine. So where I am in Michigan, it's all legalized. I mean, you go into this town, there's like 2 or 3 of freaking dispensaries, or whatever they're called. So Rat says, geez, are you in an airliner? Negative. I thought that there was a comment about how long it's taking for me to get off the ground here. Whoa, there's a frickin' Dahar here in front of me. Alright, Trakar is working. Applause for Matt for helping us, giving a tip. You're in Key West, bottom right of the United States here in North America. Yeah, airliner over there, that's weird. Can airliners land in Key West? I thought that this was general aviation only. Oh, I see it was a deep... Oh, you're in a PC-21. Is that because... is that a... Okay, it's a plane. It's a custom plane, yeah. Alright, here we go. Let me take a look at Neofly. Vasconcelos, so we're out the bar, so back to the other... other soundscape. Alright, I'm gonna look at Neofly to see if it everything is green. Cessna 152 Aero Asobo. Aircraft doesn't match. Load the Cessna 152 Aero Asobo. Oh, is it? Oh man, it's because of the frickin' paint job, right? Isn't it? That is annoying. The Neofly people say that they know it's annoying, but what they had to work with to get the livery name is the plane name the plane name is identified by the livery name. So what I'm gonna start doing because of this is I'm just gonna start using a hypertext serial livery once I get to that again, and overriding the default livery for the Cessna 152. So they want this, I think. But I thought, no, they want the Aerobat, but not this library, just the default. I'm just gonna start overriding the default. Every time there's an update to the sim, I'll have to remember to update it, but that's what I'm gonna have to do for Neofly to have a custom library. Alright. Good day, Mort. Welcome. Kilo Echo Yankee Whiskey. Let's try one more time. Well, we'll try it until we get it. Okay. Kilo Echo Yankee. Kilo Echo Yankee Whiskey. Alright, Raz, I'm gonna move back a little bit so your plane's not on top of mine. Let's go back here. Let's go to the weight and balance. Let's put 201 for our passenger. And let's try again, and let's cross our fingers and our toes and do a little chant for the gods of the universe to see if it works now. Let me close some of these other things I have open here too, because I have so much stuff open. For Microsoft Flight Simulator, we want all the power we can get. Alright, that's looking better. Ready to fly. Display capture is on. Alright, everything is green except we need 371 pounds. Missing 31 pounds. Okay, so we can just do it from here. Missing 31 pounds. Oh. Because I reset my... That's funny, I had to reset it to... Maybe I pressed the wrong button. Okay. 371 pounds. It still says missing. Maybe it takes a little second to update or something. 371 pounds. Maybe a bug. Let's try to change it one more time. The 372. No. Let's make it a 300-pound passenger. Let's go back one more time. And Futura says, neat trick, if you hold Alt tab and you middle mouse click on Windows, you're able to close Windows directly. Oh, nice. Okay, thank you, Futura. I'm not an expert of Windows, but these tips are always good. I'll probably just forget them because my brain is so full of keyboard shortcuts for the Mac. But I appreciate it. Weight and balance. Okay, let's try it here. 201. Okay, I'm gonna click here. It said 201. Fly conditions. Fly. If it doesn't work, we might try to load a different mission. A little water and a little bit more coffee. That's getting cold now. Yay! We're 371 pounds now. Yes, excellent. Okay, please set your parking brakes to start the mission. Okay.
Hello.
Nice.
Nice to see you
Work.
again. Good morning, my favorite transporter. Passengers will board as soon as you request it.
As soon as I request it?
Captain, we have opened the gates for boarding.
All right.
The passengers are on their way.
Morning, Charlie. Everybody in? I thought it was one person. Okay.
Transporter from dispatch. All passengers on board. You can ask for the clearance to take off.
Good morning, dispatch. This is Hypertext Hero. We're starting up the engine now. Thank you. Clear prop, Charlie.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
All right, let's talk to the tower. We're gonna head east.
Key West ground HYPRTXTHER01 with echo request taxi for takeoff east departure.
Charlie works for us.
Runway 9er via taxiway Alpha 1 Alpha Bravo. Contact tower on 118.2 when ready.
Okay, we'll acknowledge that.
Taxiing hold short runway 9er using taxiway Alpha 1 Alpha Bravo Hypertext 01.
There's taxiway Alpha 1. Whoa! Who is that? It's Matt. Awesome. All right, here we go. I will install those planes later so we can actually see the plane you're flying. Thanks, Charles. See you soon. Matt in a BU-131. I'm not sure which one that is. Oh, I'm going down the road. Yeah, I'm rusty, huh? Flaps are down. Let's put them up. I think I taxied a little fast, but the tower here is just gonna end up... I mean, I'm renting this airplane. It's not mine because I couldn't buy it for some reason. Okay, I'm holding short. Let's talk to the tower and let's tell them, hey, we're ready.
Key West Tower HYPRTXTHER01 ready for east departure at runway 9er.
Hypertext through 1 altimeter 30.15 wind 006 at 11. Departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 9er.
Hypertext Hero cleared for takeoff runway 9er. We're powering up. Hypertext Hero out.
Cleared for takeoff runway 9er Hypertext 01.
Alright, here's Raz behind me. Oh, watch out. Learn how to fly this again. Okay. Notch of flaps. Oh! Have to edit the flaps button. I couldn't, the notch flaps wouldn't work. Just gonna go without flaps. Full power. Whoa, a bit of wind here. Whoa! Whoa, what a takeoff. Messy.
Pilot, have a nice flight.
There's a bit of wind here. I didn't pay attention. We want to go west-northwest, I think. I got positive rate.
Hypertext 01 continue for east departure.
Key West Tower HYPRTXTHER01 continue for east departure.
There's Raz. No, yeah, we're going east-northeast, not west-northwest, so we're doing fine. Now let's see if I can get the Neofly thing here. Custom toolbar, ATC. Was it here? Where do you get the Neofly stuff? Maybe it's something that I have to install on top of it. There was something else I had to Neofly. The Neofly has now that they're doing a partnership with someone that provides the in-game map. Maybe I have to install something else for that to appear here in the interface. For now, I'm just going to take a look at Neofly manually to see if it's tracking our flight. Yes, it is. It's not a very long flight.
Hypertext 01 leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
All right. And there goes Raz in his
Key West Tower
PC-21.
HYPRTXTHER01 frequency change.
We're just gonna keep going. Interesting. So my hat switch for the flaps to put only a few degrees of flap is not working. Once I land, I'm gonna remap that. And thanks for the guest feature. At the end of this stream, I will announce the winners. That we'll have the winners first, second, and third place of the fall 2022 Guesstimator that is late. We'll get that done. And we're gonna keep moving on. east-northeast towards New York City. Currently in a rented plane. As we land in different airfields, we'll see what they have available for purchase there. And here in the real world, we're going to be purchasing a new airplane very soon as well. Another Bush Flyer that Matt says is his favorite. That was quite a lot of wind, wasn't it? What had they said? Because I wasn't paying attention. I haven't played this for a while, so I'm a little quite rusty. They had said wind 006 at 11, so 11 knots. Okay, that's quite a bit of wind, but it felt like a bit of a crosswind. We took off from Niner, so it was a very strong crosswind coming from the north. The wind 006. Rusty 200. Thanks, Chichira. After this flight, I'm gonna look up a Neofly whether what we have to install to get the in-flight map here. Maybe it's just an option. Oh, and we should probably turn off taxi and landing lights. Thanks. Thanks, Bruce. Appreciate it.
Key West Tower American 2663, 11 miles west inbound, visual runway 9er approach. American 2663 Key West Tower. Altimeter tree 0.15 wind 026 at 1 tree. Cleared visual runway 9er approach. Cleared visual runway 9er approach American 2663.
Oops, sorry, I'm doing something else quickly. I did, but they've made a change. They're now using this other. They're working together with this other third-party application to provide the in-game map, if I'm not mistaken, Futura. And I think I have to maybe install something else to have it here. It used to be called Neopad. Now it's this third-party application that they're working together with. The integrates of Neofly. The basic version is also free. And I think I have to get that installed. I may be wrong, but I think that's what's going on.
American 2663, wind 026 at 1 tree. Cleared to land runway 9er. Cleared to land runway 9er American 2663.
Matt to our starboard over there. We are currently heading east. So Matt's the south. Raz over there to our 11 o'clock. And we are approaching Summerland Key Cove, Foxtrot Delta 51. Right down below here is right by the highway. So where the highway bends up there and it turns right, the airfield should be around there. Let's see if there's a tower. No tower, okay. Quite bumpy up here today. It's like a dirt strip, I think. I think it is. That is Futura. I think that was filmed in Key West. It was filmed, I think, on this highway. I haven't watched the movie in a long time. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jamie Lee Curtis. I like that movie, True Lies. I remember I liked it. And there's a Harrier in that, it's true. Maybe they even borrowed it from the Marines here in that military base, the Air Force base over there. Got a sunroof. Nice to see the sun here, even if it's a simulated sun. There was a bit of sunlight in Michigan yesterday. Alright, after this one, it's gonna be, the airfield's gonna be right there. It's gonna be that dirt, that little patch of green to the right hand side of the highway there. And that's it. Future says, I remember I had a huge crush on Arnold's daughter in that movie. Oh, she became famous, didn't she? What was her name? Jessica Alba. Just very young there. But then she became famous because of that movie. Was that Jessica Alba? I think everyone had a crush on her. No? Someone else? Or wait, Arnold in True Lies or in Commando? I think that's the airstrip right there. I think it's that patch of grass over there. Wind's coming from the north, I believe, so we're gonna pick runway, I don't know, 170 maybe it'll be. That's my guess. Let's see if it's correct or it's close. 120, okay. Well, let's fly near it and see if we can spot a windsock first, okay? And cut power here. In True Lies. Okay, I don't remember who his daughter was in True Lies. I don't remember, so maybe if I don't remember, I probably didn't have a crush on her, but... Alright, cutting power. Alright, hey, hold on, goat man, here we go. I'm gonna lose points for doing this maneuver. Oh, it's not a dirt strip, it's that thing. Wow, it looks like a freaking airstrip right by a residential strip. Airstrip by residential strip. Maybe a business exit, maybe a strip mall as well there. Maybe a strip bar, you know, it's Key West. I don't know, I've never been. I don't go to those places anyway. Wow. Is my data turned off? The resolutions look, the graphics look a bit... 1 second. Holy shit, started snowing here in Michigan in the real world. But the grammetry is on. What happens when I pause the game in the and I'm playing multiplayer? Does my plane just disappear or does it just stays paused in the sky? Hey, look who's arriving! Skipper Sheepa. Hello, Sheepa. Happy Tuesday. It's just low-res texture here, I guess. That's terrible. The texture on that thing. You can barely see it. I don't know if it's an issue of my system or if it's just the way this particular airfield is. Pilot in Cessna, you are in private airspace. State your intentions!
Foxtrot Delta 51, traffic HYPERTXTHERO 11 miles west, 1,300 feet, inbound to land runway 12.
Those are my intentions, Raz. Summerland Cove Airfield, this is Hypertext Hero bringing in a passenger. We're landing in runway 120. We'll be there in about a minute. Over. Oh, by the way, put in your guesses if you like. A landing estimator is activated. Over. Strong crosswind. Pretty much a perpendicular crosswind coming from our right hand side. It's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be hairy. I'm rusty. I haven't flown this. I haven't played this game for a while. That's just an excuse. I'm always rusty. The nature of life. You know, it's like you put a little olive oil in it in your belly. And things get better, but generally you feel a little rusty, and you gotta just keep doing your best.
Nicely done, pilot. Make your way to parking via the taxiway.
More? Well, that wasn't too bad. That was more with the wind.
Taxi to parking and shut down range.
Look at this place. It's like a freaking landing strip right by people's houses. It's pretty nice. Anyone coming behind me? Flaps up. There's Matt. That doesn't count. That bounced. Hey, the first touch was that was the speed, you know. The bounces count as if I bounce and then I blew up in a freaking fireball, then it wouldn't count for sure. All right. But let's park by this house here, right by the this pretty windsock. Aren't windsocks pretty? Forgot to. All right, let's see what Neofly has to say about that. Did they say I completed the mission? Did I do something wrong? Is the customer happy, etc., etc.? Raz still with us? Is flying about there. I think he landed. These houses are gonna get high-grade Goatman merchandise. Hey, Goatman, no, he didn't want to leave Key West. That was the problem. He liked Key West. He did not want to leave. He said, I'm staying here, man. I don't want to go to New York City. Oh, smooth landing bonus 3 experience points granted. See, even Neofly, even Elena liked that landing, even though it was a bounce feature. Taxi. Oh, I have to shut down the engine. Okay. Alright, let's shut down the engine.
Transporter. Disembarkation in progress. Stand by.
There's Raz. PC-21. Raz, you're gonna force me to get a PC-21 so that I can see the plane you're flying. There's Raz, you can see it. There's Raz in the cockpit. I'll send a pic on your disc, okay.
Okay, pilot. That's all the passengers off the plane. Thank you. Over and
You want me
out.
to send you a CD, a writable CD-ROM, and then you put the picture in it and mail it back?
Let's get out of here.
Okay, let's see what Neofly said. All right, we made a little money. Airport fee $65, fuel usage about 10 pounds. Rented aircraft cost 34 bucks. Total flight experience points rewards 36 experience points. Your A qualification score 1 stars grant you an XP rate of 1 times. Payload realism bonus granted 4 experience points. Aircraft stress respect bonus granted 6 experience points. That one is rare for Hypertext Hero to respect the aircraft stress. Bonus security granted 6 experience points. I thought that banking turn I did right before I landed would actually take away experience points. Who knows? Maybe they're sleeping on the job over there. 22-minute flight. That's pretty good. Who got that? Hey, Jerry Weird Speed. Great name. Good evening. Mort got that. Won that. So let me update the landing board. I will be right back, people. Flying toasters, please. I need water closet break. Nice to hear those waves coming here over near Key West, huh? Okay, if you have loaded up on your browser, make sure you refresh the page or holding shift maybe. You know, like they say in the software development world, there are 2 things about computer programming or computer science. One is naming things, giving things names, and 2 is, I think, cache invalidation. Or should I say, cache invalidation. I'll be right back. Now it's snowing here in Michigan. What a crazy weather. Thanks, Vasconcelos, for the toasters in the back shortly. What next? What should we do next? Let's see what they have here. First of all, let's see, we're renting this plane right now. Let's see if they have a, kind of nice to rent a plane because then you don't have to pay for insurance. Let me just keep this. I'll take a look at the aircraft market, see if there's anything interesting here. There's a Savage Carbon, yellow one. Oh wait, that's way back. Wait. We are at FD51. Oh, that is correct. I thought the map looked a little... My one criticism of Neofly right now is you can't resize this window. Yeah, I can't resize this window, so it's small. Hard to see. I could get the Savage Carbon. Let's just stick with our plane. We just started again. Let's stay comfortable. Let's keep moving with this one more flight at least. So let's see what missions we have around here. Marathon Shores. There's a couple of missions. But let's do yeah. That's not far. Let's see what have we got here. You got some cargo. Bring 125 pounds of coffee. Coffee is always good to the Florida Keys Marathon International. Or we have bring 270 pounds of mechanical parts. That one nets me $1,334. The coffee $884. Can I do both? I don't think 200. What's the limit on the Cessna? 270 plus 125. Let's try to get both and see what happens. Or actually, let's go here and take a look at this. What is the weight limit on this thing? 505 pounds. That's the max. So 270 plus 125. Oh, wait. 200. I think it's almost there, right? Jerry Weirspeed says if you're using scaling on one of your mantras, you can right-click the Neofly XE and disable scaling for the app and properties. I am not using scaling. I just have it 1440p default. But I guess I could I just move it around, you know. That should fix this display options. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know that. I'm gonna note that down. All right. I'm gonna put it on the notes here. A lot of excellent info coming in from chat today. Thank you so much, Jerry Weirspeed, with this trick, with this tip about the display properties to maybe make Neofly bigger so we can see it better. Matt with the tip about the tier mouse executable to reload track IR without having to start Microsoft Flight Simulator again. Let's see if we can get this. Let's do a little math here. Okay, 270 plus 100 is 370 plus 25. Yeah, I think we can do both these jobs. Okay, let's add this one.
Transporter from dispatch. I see you asked for a cargo mission. The ground crew is waiting for you in the parking to load the crates.
Okay, we can't. It's too heavy. Not enough remaining cargo.
Transporter, loading has started. Stand by.
All right, so back to flight. We need 440 pounds. All right, that's 440. Yes, it worked this time. And right now, let me update also a little thing here on the stream.
Transporter, cargo is loaded. You can start your mission.
We are gonna copy that, Alina. We're just getting the cargo security here. We'll be starting shortly. Thank you. We are gonna be headed from Foxtrot Delta 51, this Summer Wonderland place here, to Florida Keys Marathon International. That's Mike Tango Hotel. Kilo Mike Tango Hotel. That is set. Make that a little bigger so people can see. All right. All ready to go. We just pretty much keep following that road up. There's gonna be a big bridge here. Maybe that's where they filmed the Arnold Schwarzenegger or Jamie Lee Curtis True Lies thing. The overseas highway. And we keep going, and then right by the overseas highway we will find to the left side of it the Marathon Shores airfield. It's only 22 nautical miles away. Let's go. Neofly off. There's a post in the Discord of Screenies. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jerry Weirdsped. I appreciate that. And I will be sure to... I noted that down in my stream notes, and I'll be sure to check that out once the stream is finished. Lots to do here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Lots of management stuff to do. Here is Donnie. Clear the prop.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
All right, Matt's over there in a float plane and in a Beaver. I think that's one of the planes I definitely want to use next soon. There's no tower here, but we're just going to announce our intentions.
Foxtrot Delta 51, traffic HYPRTXTHER01 is taxiing to runway 30.
Did the wind change? Hey, Sheepa's back there too. Still a strong crosswind. I could really pick both sides, but I'm gonna go either side would work. If I came from the other side, would be slight bit of a tailwind. So let's just head this way. It's all coming almost directly perpendicular to my flight path. This crosswind here at in the Florida Keys. Alright, we take off, we do a turn, right-hand turn maybe to the east, and it's just 22 nautical miles away. And we're carrying some cargo, and we are ready to go. Oh, now let's take off, we're gonna depart to the east.
Foxtrot Delta 51, traffic HYPRTXTHER01, taking off runway 30 east departure.
Let's put a notch of flaps here. Well, that's kind of annoying. It doesn't... wait. Ah, that's why. I had my VKB throttle switch on. Check for traffic. I think we're good. Cheaper in an Islander. I don't have any of my mods Whoa, truck coming across. Oh, never mind. I don't have any of my mods installed right now, Sheepa. Just the default Microsoft Flight Simulator things to avoid issues. But in the next stream, I will have the BN2 and all the planes I have installed once again.
Load you have there.
Thank you, Lena. I'll see you back at HQ. Over. We had positive rate. Now the flaps are up. Pizza ready. Gotta get it. Copy that. IRL? Pizza, huh? charcuterie landing gear reminds me of the A4E. It does, right? This plane is the A4E of general aviation. The Cessna 152 Aerobat also reminds me of the F4E. Maybe that's why I like the F4E so much, Futura. Hold up. Oh. My rudders are so sensitive right now. I think I'm just not used to... I'm wearing slippers, so that might have something to do with it. Let me remove my slippers. Good thing about roads is if you have an engine failure or something, you got a runway right there. You have to hope that the cars will see you and dodge you, and you have to do your job dodging the cars. But just like I think a week ago, I saw it was on the front page of a bunch of newspapers. Like an 18-year-old kid had his grandma and a couple of cousins up, and I don't know if it was a Cessna 172 somewhere in California. Heard a big boom. Engine stopped. Try restarting it, didn't work. Did an emergency landing on Highway 66, part of the classic Highway 66. No damage to aircraft. People were a little, you know, shaken, of course, but wonderful job. It's crazy they built a highway to connect all these islands here. The United States of America, the land of cars, as chronicled by the Grand Theft Auto video game. Thank God for autopilot. You're flying pretty low, Sheepa. Hopefully your autopilot is working. It's kind of disappearing, but I think it's just a distance, and it's because you're doing the BN2 and I don't have mine installed right now. For the next stream, we will have everything installed. Do I have a command for airplanes? Let's see. I should put a command for airplanes just for a list of the airplanes, but basically the command would point here. I think that'll work. Yes, these are a list of the airplanes I have in various flight simulators. Soon another one will be added here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Thank you, Futura. Man, you rock. Matt and his beavers all the way to the east over there. The north, I should say. Green Elements is sleeping. Yeah, it's been the chat was giving me trouble. What I did to fix it was I I changed the size of the chat thing, of the chat overlay in Stream Elements, and then changed the back, and then it magically worked. Probably a cache issue. Airfield will be once we let's fly low over this highway here. Our destination is around there somewhere. It shouldn't matter. Surrounds command or board commands works independently of chat overlay. Yeah, I think it. Oh, I don't know actually. I just don't know. Look, there's someone out in there with the cop. Oh, because instead of with this plane, you don't have a separate spot for cargo. It has to be just the passenger, like you would put it in the passenger seat. You know, you have to pretend the cargo is like here, even though there is a space for cargo back there. But in the interface, it doesn't show you the space for cargo, so you just have to make do with weight on the passenger seat. We should put a glowy effect on this destination route text there as well. Although OBS Studio doesn't let you put, funnily enough, it doesn't let you use custom CSS for text. That when you put a text source, it does let you when you put a browser source, which I find a little odd. The engine in OBS that powers the text sources, I guess, is not an HTML. CSS engine. Oh, and there goes that's a really beautiful airplane, that Beaver. I think I'm gonna get one of those, and I don't think they're very expensive, so if we find one of those to buy, we're gonna or rent, we're gonna switch to one of those. I'm unfamiliar with the airplane, but there's a float variant, a very nice bush airplane built into Microsoft Flight Simulator now. That's Matt flying it right there, DHC-2 Beaver, made in Canada, I think. Or used to be made in Canada. And there's the airfield we're approaching, so let's talk to the tower.
Kilo Mike Tango Hotel, automated weather observation 1600 Zulu. Wind 016 at Niner. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, few clouds at 2,000 feet. Temperature 2 tree C, dew point 10 C, altimeter 30 tree.
All right.
Kilo Mike Tango
Listen to it one more time.
automated weather observation 1600 Zulu. Wind 016 at Niner.
016 016 at Niner, so that's 9 knots, and it's coming from 016, so it's basically coming from the east. All right. Wait, 016, no, it's not coming from the wind from the east, it's coming from the north. All right, just like further down where we were. So it's gonna be a strong crosswind as well. We're just gonna go straight in. So runway will probably be, what is that? Like 24? 2-5. All right.
Kilo Mike Tango Hotel traffic HYPRTXTHERO 15 miles west, 2,000 feet inbound to land runway 25.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, like, nothing's working right now, so I can't put any guesses. Is it, Stream Elements? Let me restart SimToolkit Pro. I'm restarting SimToolkit Pro, so stand by. I don't know if it's a network issue or a Stream Elements issue, but it's unrelated to Stream Elements SimToolkit Pro as far as I know, so I restarted SimToolkit Pro and now it seems to be bad. Okay, it seems to be back. Alright. Let's do a circuit first, follow Matt in the circuit, and take a look around, and then we're gonna come back around and run on landway, land on runway, run on landway 25. We're gonna run on landway 25. I'm gonna add myself to the quotes of the stream for that one. We're gonna run on landway 25. Okay. Thanks, Ventura. Did Matt's going about. Did he land already? No, he's still flying about. I think United States is left-hand turns, if I remember correctly. We're upwind now, I think. I always mess all this stuff up. One day it'll click. Right now I think we're upwind. There's one of those antennas, I think is a VOR. That round thing there. Oh, not run to 5, runway 7 I want. See, I always mess that up too. It's the one I'm pointing to. I could do either one, to hell with it. Let's land on runway 25. Because the crosswind is almost perpendicular anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So now I'm on downwind. Matt has the float plane, so he just landed on the water there. Alright, here we go. Flaps down. Oh, we have Raz here with us, I think. Too close to tell. Maybe a Sheepa. AKA Flying Dodo. Alright, here you go. I have the World War II style landing here. We're just gonna keep the end of the runway in sight. And we're just gonna turn gently towards it while we're lower altitude. Flaps are fully down, fully deployed. And here we go. I'll try not to bounce this time, Futura, alright? Give me a forward slip.
Dispatch to pilot. That looked like a butter-smooth landing from here.
What was it?
Please exit the runway and taxi to parking.
Man, did it break?
Transporter from dispatch. Clear the runway and taxi to parking.
What the heck? I'm gonna out-tab to... I'm gonna park and I'm gonna out-tab to... Whoa! Went over a landing light there. I'm gonna out-tab to SimToolkit Pro and we'll see if they actually detected something there. Chat seems to be a little broken right now.
Transport from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done. Transporter
There's
from
Matt.
dispatch. The cargo was picked up by the customer. Your mission is completed.
Let's see what happened, Futura. Let's see what the heck happened here.
Let's go.
Did I not connect it to the sim? Is that what happened? Because I restarted and I think I forgot to connect it to the sim. I think that was... To make up for that, I'll just do a touch and go right here, alright? We'll take off and we'll land again right here. I apologize for that. You know, my brain, it doesn't work so well all the time. Because I restarted it because it wasn't working. The gas command hadn't been working. When I restarted, the SimToolkit Pro Twitch bot joined. But then I think I neglected to click, because you not only started, but you also have to click connect to sim. But there's an update now. This just happened right now. While I was flying, I had updated right before the flight. But let's test it right now. I'm just gonna take off with no mission. We're just going to do a touch and go to see if it works. SimToolkit Pro. It's SimToolkit Pro that does the landing rate. But you know what?
You're good to go. Contact the tower. For
Let's take a look at Neofly. I can give you the point because you're the only one who guessed anyway, so it's fair to just give you the point. Let's take a look at Neofly. Because Neofly also detects, okay, both SimToolkit Pro and Neofly detect the landing rate. It used to, at least. Let's take a look. Yeah, there you go. This was right now. Yep. So I was minus 65. So I'm just gonna give this point to Futura Light. Okay, I didn't crash. That was a pretty good landing. Done. I'll fly some more with you in a bit, just having mother. Copy that, Raz. No worries, man. Thank you for hanging out. Whoa. Alright. Alright. Here, let me turn off the engine again and we'll take another mission. Matt coming in with a beaver over there. Let's take a look at a Neofly to see if there's any if there's a beaver here that we could buy perhaps. And let's switch the sound escape here for a little bit. We'll just pretend we headed to the coffee shop, okay? We're stopping. We took a little break. We head into this building here. And let me give a little bit of transparency to this. Add a color correction filter. And reduce the opacity a bit. After the stream, due to Jerry Weird Speed's help, we're going to try to make this Neofly window larger so we can all see a little better for the next time. Here in this marathon airfield, well, there's a A310 for $80 million. Oh, it's the DC Design Stearman Old Crow. But I don't have mine installed yet. Now that'll be for the next stream as well. Any beavers? Negative. Oh, we have the Cessna 152 of that library there. I'm just gonna keep my rented one right now. There's a Pilatus PC6. That's another one I want to do more, try more this year. We'll just keep going. What have we got around here? Let's see. We can go to Isla Morada. Couple of cargo jobs there. 131 pounds of medicine to Plantation Key. Let's do that.
Good day to you, pilot. The flight plan has now been signed off. As soon as all the cargo is safely on board, you can get on your way.
That was an F-18 flying by, probably.
Transporter from dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by.
If you buy an aircraft, it comes with livery. Mind that you will need the livery installed. Copy that, Jerry. Question. If I want to have my own livery, alright? Let's say I want to fly a Cessna 152 with my own livery that I create myself. But I don't want to have to submit it to Neofly because I might change it often. Okay, every flight I might add a patch to it or something. Is the best way to go about that...
Transporter. Cargo is loaded. You can start your mission.
Is the best way to go about that to just overwrite the default livery? I know that I'd have to update it with my own livery and just use the default. And I realized I would have to update it on every Microsoft Flight Simulator update. I would have to update it, but I wouldn't mind doing that as long as you know, I think it would be more of a hassle for me to have to resubmit it to Neofly every time I update it than just override the default library with my own. That's the thing I'm thinking about doing. Because I know the Neofly determines the plane by the library name. Alright, so where are we going? We are going to... Stand by. We are at Kilo Mike Tango Hotel. And we're gonna head to Foxtrot Alpha 81 Tavernaero Park. To bring some medicine. We have 440 pounds. Let's reduce the weight a bit for 301. Everything's ready to go. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna hold bearing more or less 060, I think. 070, that's 060. Flyby's going on here. The sneaking dote on the F-18. Alright. You can edit any library name in the manifest JSON of your particular library to match the one on Neofly and you'll be fine. Ah, so I don't have to worry about overriding. If you're in a custom library, just match the name of the manifest and it'll recognize that as the one of that name. Okay, so in the manifest they do it. Copy that. I'm probably gonna have to do a bit of troubleshooting of that, but I really appreciate your help here. Are you one of the Neofly developers, or are you just you're a fan and you use it? Oh, cheap of flying this F-18 very close to the buzzing the tower here. Your user, copy that. And we think alike, Future. All right, we're done with the coffee. Let's get back in the plane and go. Did I update it? I think I forgot to click the bloody thing. Hold up. I forgot to click the bloody thing, which I mean the OK button. One thing that is coming soon here to the Hypertext Hero stream, which would make will make things a little easier for me and a little smoother for you, is a The Cat Stream Deck. El Gato Stream Deck is going to be arriving soon. I just pulled I had my brain send a command to my body to move the muscle in my hand so that my finger would depress the mouse button as it hovered over this add to cart button. Then I used my fingers to type in some stuff on the keyboard, and then I clicked something else, and then my computer told me that they're gonna send this piece of hardware to me. 42 Foxtrot Lima. Click OK. There, I got it right this time. Alright, let's do it. How's our fuel? We're good. Clear prop, Donna.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
Wind's coming more or less from that way, so let's go here. Turns out 7. Keep going east.
Kilo Mike Tango Hotel traffic HYPRTXTHERO 1 taking off runway 7 departure to the east.
I thought Vasconcelos bought the Elgato done it for you. Yeah, I mean, Vasconcelos aided me. You know, he assisted me. It's almost like Vasconcelos made me do it because he was getting tired of me asking to do a bunch of different things. So he's like, Text, why don't you just buy this frickin' thing? Look at these reviews, Text, he said. And he said, look, it's not just for flight simulators that you can use it. You can use it for Photoshop, you can use it for Windows, and it works both on the Mac and here on the PC. So why don't you use this, you know? And I told him, hey, Vasconcelos, you know what? That's a good point. And I read up a bit about it, and it's cool that it's not just like another keyboard, because the buttons light up, and the buttons, like, each button is like a little screen, so you can make custom icons appear on each button, and they can be subfolders, and you can configure it to do macros and stuff. So it sounds like a fun thing. It won't be just a toy, so I decided to try it. We'll see. Matt coming in of that tall, oh, knocking off some, if this was Grand Theft Auto Online, I would have broken one of those lights there. Matt. Coming in close with the beaver. And Sheepa having fun with the F-18. Alright. And short of runway 7 here. And
Kilo Mike Tango Hotel traffic HYPRTXTHERO 1 taking off runway 7 departure to the east.
It's a long runway, we're not going to need any flaps. There's that crosswind, there's that crosswind. We're up, we're off.
Okay, pilot, steady away. See you again soon.
Positive rate. Thanks, Elena. After this flight, I'm gonna have lunch. Well, after this flight, I'm gonna declare the winner. And have lunch, over. Unless it's tied, then we have to do a tie break. That'll be touch and goes. 42 fellas, a water runway. Oh shit. Okay, well, hopefully there's somewhere nearby that I can land and then just taxi to it. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for telling me. I think there's a filter that I should have probably checked. Oh man, I don't know if there's anything gonna be something. Thanks, Futura. There's a highway nearby. I don't know how close you have to land to the place for Neofly to think that you're at the airfield, but this may be an issue. And it doesn't look. There's a very small boulevard. Venetian Boulevard is called, so you can, with that name, you can sort of guess what kind of place it is. There's canals and there's water and there's. 29 nautical miles to go on this. We're just gonna follow the highway. Let's just do a bit of low-level flying here and follow this road. Beautiful sea here in the Florida Keys. Sort of turquoise lapis lazuli thing going on. Watch out for harriers. F-18 or F-16? Or MB-339, whatever the latest Italian plane is. Look at this little community here. They'll probably be underwater soon. Oh, the bridge is destroyed up front here. Going good, Mort, how are you, man? One more landing, and if there's a winner, I'm gonna declare it. If there's tie, then we're gonna do tie break. Copy that. Gonna work for the day, awesome. I'm gonna, after this landing, yeah, I'll declare, if there's a winner, I'll declare it. And later you'll be getting a message from me. Choose a video game of your choice. Or, let's see, I'm gonna see, I'll send you the message, okay? Then I have to start making a ragu for tonight. I'm gonna make a spaghetti bolognese. So I'm gonna make a spaghetti ragu. So I have to start cooking that. It takes about 3-4 hours for it to be really good in a slow simmer. Thanks, Mort. This is a water runway. Our next landing, that Matt said. But we're gonna try to land on the road near it, okay? We're about halfway there. A little bit further. Cruising ahead, I burned my fuel. Yeah, those jets, you have to really watch the fuel. That's why the fuel gauge in the F-16 is so big. Because you gotta keep an eye on that fuel. They burn through it, especially if you keep the burners on. Yeah, Raz, I'm gonna put, you know, some celery, I'm gonna cut up some onions, saute them, then I'm gonna, when they start browning, then I'm gonna put in some chopped up carrots and chopped up celery. Then I'm gonna put in, you know, pinch of salt, all that in olive oil. And once all that is going well, then I'll put in some ground beef and brown it. Then I'm gonna put in about a cup of white wine and put the heat up, let it evaporate. Then I'm gonna put in I think about a cup of milk, and then put in a jar of tomatoes from last summer that we canned. It's from the garden here. And then mix it up, you know, put some little bit of salt, and then turn it to a low simmer and leave it for 3-4 hours. And that will be the spaghetti al ragu. And later we'll grate some Parmesan cheese on it. We'll cook some pasta al dente. Forgot the button for unlocking my steering, so it's gonna be a non-gear belly slide. You can do that now in Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? And don't forget that 420 butter. Oh, there's gonna be a bit of butter in it too. I don't have any 420 butter, but I could cut. I don't know. I've never done that before, but I could have cut up some gummy bears really small and put that in the sauce. But I'm not just gonna eat this by myself. I'm gonna eat it with, like, you know, someone who's like in her 80s and other people that you have kids and it works. So if everyone gets really high, I don't know if they will be very happy with me, unless I warn them. But you know. Your light shirt uses fuel up at. Oh, Futurist saying why? That's why A10 is better. Very, very slowly. For sure, Raz. I would appreciate that. I've never made it before. Amber's mom makes it. It makes all sorts of things. Cookies, gummies, you know. I've made cookies before. This is a funny story. I don't know if I remember if I told this one on the stream. Oh, look at this. There's the wind. Let's leave it in this view over here. Actually, no. Let's stay in the cockpit. This was in Rome. I had some friends who wanted to make some magic brownies. Okay, and we had some ganja, and we came over. You know, we've done it before. We lived in a cooperative house in California, so we had done it before. And so we were following the recipe, you know. They said, "Oh, come make it at our place." Okay, we went there and we were doing it in their oven, and for some reason, you know, at the end when it was almost ready, they were like, "Oh, I think we burned it," because they ate a piece of the brownie. It was brownies we made, and they waited about 10 minutes, you know. And they're like, "No, I don't. I think you," because they were saying, "I think you burned the THC. You burned the butter." So I think you screwed it up. We screwed it up, they said, you know. And we're like, no, we didn't screw it up. It's, you know, you just have to wait a bit. And they're like, no, I think. So we warned them, you know. I had a piece of brownie and stuff, and these girls, they didn't believe us. So they ate like 2 or 3 pieces of this freaking magic brownie. About 45 minutes later, boom, it hits them, and they're like plastered. They're like, they had to like lie down. And we went to eat pizza. They couldn't leave the house. They were like completely plastered. They couldn't even get. That's where getting stoned come from. They felt like they were made of stone and they couldn't move. They became unicorns. Never tried it, but I bet it's doable. Oh yeah, More, if you wanna come visit, you're very welcome. It's crazy here in Michigan. You can get very easily cross-faded. You know, you can get a nice bit of gummy or magic cookie in a store, like on the main street of a little town or a big city, and then you can walk across to a brewery. There's Raz. Blind. We can walk across to a brewery and get a nice crafted sour or IPA, and that will make you cross-faded, and then you're gonna want to eat a bunch of food. Ran out of fuel before I could complete my turn around bend to the belly land. You can belly land like Microsoft Flight Simulator now. I learned that because I forgot to lower the landing gear on the Spitfire, because I'm so used to flying the Cessnas that have like the landing gear attached. When I took the Spitfire up, I forgot that it had a retractable landing gear, and I went for a landing. I think it was near Oxford, and all of a sudden I was like, "Whoa, this is looking pretty low." I actually said, "I think I'm sinking to the ground. I think it's swampy here." And no, I had forgotten the freaking landing gear, but I was surprised because instead of getting the Microsoft Flight Simulator blue screen of aircraft stress, I heard scrapes and screeches, and the plane kept moving. So I think if you land with fairly low, low vertical velocity, you can scrape to a stop on your belly in Microsoft Flight Simulator now. It probably did, but I was probably streaming. I was streaming. I think I highlighted it. I can probably find it later. And so I whoa! RAS of the inverted pass in the PC-21. I tried so hard, so slow as well. It's so hefty and heavy. I can't stop it before the end of the carrier. You're talking about the 810 on the carrier? Oh, did you try to land on a carrier? Can you set wind in DCS? Because if you set wind really strong, I bet you could land one of these airplanes on the carrier. If you set like a 40 knot wind or something. Alright, we're almost there. It's a water landing. We're going to try to land on the road closest to it. Sheepa says, well, I can basically confirm the F-15 does not like zero fuel. Basically becomes a brick. The F-18? Yeah, those jets, they want to have fuel. Otherwise, they don't want to fly. Cessna can still glide in pretty well. If you have a glider, you can glide in for a long time. I think the record is like 3,000 kilometers in Chile or something. Mossy, in the mission after Mossy landed the Mosquito on the carrier a few times. That's awesome. So you put like a strong wind, right? You know how, maybe we'll do that in DCS in the afternoon. How strong of a wind, Mort? Like 40 knots, 30 knots, 25, something like that? Turbo prop for the win. Here it comes, people. It is the RAS, man. RAS Wasabi coming in hot. Oh, that's the... I always keep thinking that's distance to me, but that's the distance above the ground there. As long as it's a headwind, almost anything will help. Copy. But to actually stop the plane, it has to be a pretty strong crosswind, right? Without extra wind? Damn. All right, we're coming. The landing where we're supposed to land is right there. It's a water landing strip right there. The closest we're going to be able to do is probably that road over there. Let's see if there's any chance we can land on that road. If not, maybe that little dirt strip there. I think the wind is coming from that way. The wind is coming from the northwest, so I think we will be from the north, really, northwest or something like that. So that's in our favor. And Future says, never mess around with the wind in DCS because most of the time I'm in someone else's server. I love firing up the editor and doing making little missions and stuff just to see the different units up close and try things. In all sorts of flight sims, and DCS included. Alright, here we go. Let's take a look around. Quite a few bushes in that road over there. Is that a... maybe there? This is all we got to work with here. I think it's gonna be this road right here. We're gonna have to land on that road. That's gonna be it. Alright. There's a landing strip, it's a water landing strip. It says it's there, the airfield. The landing air station. Matt has a beaver so he can just land in the water comfortably. There he is. This song kind of reminds me of like the one from Rocky. Alright, flaps down. Sure says, majority of times I play around with the editor is to practice iron bombing in the A4. Yeah, great little plane that. I hope they just add it to the freaking... just add it to the freaking sim. But maybe, like, you know, it's a community thing, so they don't know how much effort the community is willing to put in to keep it working properly. So it opens a can of worms if you add it. So I understand, you know, that. Alright, get your landing guesses in if you want. I think it should be working. Let me just do a test here. Yeah, this is what we're talking about if you're just coming in and you don't know what I'm talking about when I say landing guesstimator. Guesstimator, 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 guesstimator. The reason I would like them to add it is just so that it's available on the servers by default, because people usually don't put the A4 on the servers because, you know, it just takes more effort if it's not a part of the main thing. But I see your point as well. Not too difficult. Did you crash in a tiny bush? Did you try to land here? This is, I don't know if I'm going in now. I'm just flying low and slow to try to see if it's doable. Alright, we're gonna go around, but I think it is doable if I put it down right there. And then hopefully I can stop by that tree over there. There is some stuff here we might crash into. You hit the small bush and crashed. Did you copy that? That's probably what's gonna happen to me. Spoiler alert, Raz. It's a bit of an insane thing I'm trying to do here, but guess crash, copy Matt. That's my guess too, but I'm gonna try it because you know what we could do? We could just land on the highway and then taxi over there. Let's do that. That'll be safer. Let's land on the highway and then taxi over there. Right, the cars are just gonna have to watch out. Let's see if there's a pathway. Yeah, land on the highway, turn left on that intersection over there. Maybe those trees will stop me from turning left there though. Or maybe right here. This is a bit more clear of bushes and stuff. There are those over there. Hell, let's just try it. Let's do it, Futura. DCS, War Thunder. You know what I want to do? I want to get everyone together in War Thunder and fly together in can be a single player mission or something. Just mess around in War Thunder. Or about anything. IL-2, War Thunder, DCS. Find a training server and just do some landings and bombing runs and whatever else. Here we go. The business model. Oh, the sort of... I don't mind it so much. I mean, they give you a free game. If you want to go... If you want to progress faster, you can pay like, I don't know, $6, $10, whatever it is. I don't think it's too bad. But I understand also that the people don't want to support that stuff. But overall, but it's a decent game, you know.
We have touchdown. Welcome. Please vacate the runway and
Left wing hit. Sorry, Mort.
Transporter from dispatch. Clear the runway and taxi to parking.
They think I landed. Alright, for the tiebreaker, we're gonna do this. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, yeah, it is focused on P versus P. I don't like that. I wish there was more P versus E content. I agree with that. I wish there was more P versus E content. I think you can do P versus E content, but it's not focused on that. They don't let you gain experience points to unlock stuff and do P versus E, for example. Yeah, I think it was just some broken ribs. Alright, since that failed, I don't know what happened with Neofly. They seem to think that I just broke some ribs. We can take a quick look to see. Let's switch music. I'm gonna do a couple of I'm gonna do one of these landings here. Let's do I think there's a new one here that I haven't done before on one of these. Of a propeller airplane. Where was it? It was a strong wind? Or epic, maybe. It was an epic, I think. Castlegar in Canada. It's a walled garden too, no sandbox. Yeah, I know. I wish they had an editor. So I hear you. I mean, I haven't paid a cent for that game, you know. I thought about they had this plane for $6 premium. Then you progress so fast if you get like premium, you know, just to get a jet quickly. But I'm sticking with it. Shouldn't be so negative. So no such thing as a bad, wrong, fun. Yeah, I think for a free game, you know, even of the early planes, I've had a lot of fun with War Thunder. Here we go. We're out of the coffee shop, so let's pause that. We're in a twin here. What is this? The King Air? Flaps are down, gears down, ready to go. I catch myself, you know, being negative about things too, and it's something, you know, sometimes it's very useful to be negative about things, but sometimes I have to pull myself back too and remember that there's a lot of wonderful stuff out here. Look at this graphics, man. All right, feel free to put in your guesses if you like. If not, if no one puts in a guess, I'm just gonna declare the winner right after this, unless there's a tie. I don't know what's going on right now. And Raz says, but if this hero, oh shit, I have Neofly on, sorry. Do that. And let me turn this off as well, because we're not doing that anymore right now. Whether I have to, not sure how much you like your weather, but I got Rex weather. I'm in love with it because better than Microsoft Flight Simulator weather, more accurate. Interesting. I'll see how it goes. Well, I'm gonna start doing Neofly regularly again now in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, and I'll be very interested to try a different one. You know, try a different weather system, see how it compares. Basically, fly around here where I live in Michigan and see how it compares to the real world weather outside. Wind is really pushing this airplane. It is a strong crosswind. Big issue of microtransactions with that business models has become normalized. Yeah, I agree with you, and I think there's a bunch of companies getting big fines because of that now. I think Epic Games was recently fined a lot because of all their microtransactions and in Fortnite, you know, and it's like kids that get exposed to that. And so basically from early on you get basically taught that you have to pay continuously to get things, but you know, it's the way the world is moving towards. In a way, it's you gotta people are paying money for digital goods instead of just well, shit. Strong wind here. Instead of physical things. Very strong wind, damn. And more of the wind. That's very tricky landing. Got a C for that. Let me add this here. All right, we have a tie with number two. With number of second place, there's 3 people: Futura, Moore, and Raz. Let's do another landing. Whoopa! Basque Barkerville, Canada. Haven't done this one either. Guesstimator should be updated. $75 knots on the final there. And we have 23 knot wind coming from 40 degrees. Looks like some sort of fat bird, this thing. Oh yeah, I haven't sent a message, but yeah, I'm definitely up for Tanua tonight. Or if there's not enough people for Tanua, Altus. Maybe I'm gonna look up if I can update, if it's possible to. I'm gonna go look in the Anti-Stasi, Arma Anti-Stasi Discord and see if it's possible to update an existing campaign to 3.0 without you losing progress. And if it is, then maybe Arthur can update that and we can start playing 3.0 on Altus tonight. Let's see what Grand. Feel free to send a message to the group, see who wants to play. But I think you should be commander tonight, Futura. Looks like a lifting body plane. Yeah, it looks like a fat bird, like a sort of flying dodo. Very beautiful. This oh. Green shot. Where the heck is the airfield? Is that it? And that's it. Yeah, there's a little blue target. There was a strong wind coming from 040, I think. Maybe there'll be a crosswind coming from our left. Me, oh lord, I'm drinking now. I might be hungover on Anti-Stasi session. Alright. Oh wait, I will be able to join, but probably late because I forgot. I have a birthday and a dinner to go to. That's why, and I'm cooking that dinner. It's Amber made a cake. I'm making the pasta. I'm making spaghetti au ragu. So if I will be able to join, but I'll be late. I'll probably be able to join at like 10 10:30. So you guys are gonna have to start before if you wanna start at 8:30. I'll send a message and mention that. Man, this plane doesn't want to descend. Very strong wind. Oh, because the flaps were down. You can hear that turbine. It's a turboprop. Now she's descending fast. But full right rudder, try to slow down here. Switch to full left rudder actually. More flying to the wind that way. Now I'm going to put the flaps down. Tricky, coming in very fast. Probably go around. Going around. Man, look at that crosswind. Do I have enough space to turn to the left? I don't think so. I'm gonna go down this valley. Krabby Patty. Thanks, Jerry Weird Speed. I was gonna go for it, but then I decided to go around last second. I was going way too fast, I think, because I dropped down from that high altitude. I don't think you get penalized for going around in this, right? I think the score is based only after you touch down. Alright, this is better. Mort coming in. Not bad. 92. Never done a go around in a challenge. Yep, let's see what they say. You did not land at the designated runway. Okay, I'll restart it, but I'm gonna give Mort this point. Now there's a try for first place. You know what I'm gonna do, people? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go and have lunch. What up, boss? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go have lunch. And you're now tied with you're not only tied for first place of Iceberg for all, Mort, you're also tied with Tim Pico in the overall rankings. I don't like the word ranks, the overall scoreboard. You know, this is all for fun. Oh, all right. Should I just keep going now? I'll just keep going now. I'll keep going now. There's time. Let's do another one here. Let's do another one. We're gonna have this is what's gonna happen if there's a tie for second place too. It's gonna be 2 more landings here, and we'll see where we're at. 2 more landings, we'll see where we're at, and I'll just gift if there's a tie for for second place, I'll just gift for both of them. All right. Hey, cause I'm feeling nice. It's Tuesday. It's a nice day. It's a good day to fly. No. Let's try one more. And you don't have to wait for me to start the game. You can put in your guess right now if you want. But of course, if you want to see if I'm going to do it well or not, then you can wait. Like if you want to see if I'm going to land hard and then you change at the last second your guess, then you can do that if you're here. Oh, going too fast, going too fast. Oh. Let's do this. Where do you want me to land? How about... Let's pick a different place so we can go a little faster here. Let's go to where the Raz is. Let's go land, put ourselves right here. Fly where in Raz's local airfield here. Cheapo with the cheers. I am. I just saw your icon there. That would be awesome, actually. Let me note that down. That is a really good idea. Whoa. Here's Raz's home airfield in Aruba. Here we go. Gonna land right now. I'm gonna do touch and goes.
Beatrix Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is 2 miles east, 1,500
I have
feet
not.
with whiskey for touch
You mean
and
like
go.
that mod? I have not.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Beatrix Tower. Altimeter 29.9er, 4-wind 131 at 12. Enter left downwind runway 11.
Fly left traffic runway 11 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Cool. We could try there. I'm looking forward to trying that. It looks like a photorealistic, basically. 5-hour flight, huh? Bunch of executives. A Cessna Citation, is that it? There's Raz with the executives getting loaded up. I assume that's runway 11. Longitude, copy. There it is. We're just over 1,000 feet. I think that's pattern, the default pattern for general aviation. I think is 1,000 feet, right? Or that's what you should stay above.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, wind 131 at 12. Clear touch and go left traffic runway 11.
There you go.
Cleared touch and go runway 11 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Here we go. Feel the flamingos. Oh, this one right here. Awesome. I don't think I've ever seen a flamingo other than in a zoo, you know. I don't like zoos, but I think that's probably the only place I've ever seen a flamingo. And in the United States, a bunch of plastic flamingos on people's lawns at times. Yeah, they did, didn't they? Okay, I'm gonna raise the flaps now. Touch and go this. Futura with a win. Very close. You guessed 140. I did 120. All right, let's see where we're at. Pernas para que te quero. Let me trim her for level flight here as best I can, and let me update it and see where we're at. All right, another touch and go. Icebird, Futura, and more tied for first place. All right. If one of you wins this, then I'll call it. I'll stay over here. This will be the last landing unless Raz wins. Then we have to keep going, okay? If Raz plays. On the drag strip, on the island. I'll try it after lunch maybe, or on a different day, Raz. Maybe you could do a little tour of Aruba with you here of Bush Plains. That could be fun. I like this idea of more of tours of viewers' airports. Let's do that. Let's do that in the next Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. Here we go. Another touch and go. Let's go full stop landing.
Beatrix Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, 2,000 feet to land.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Beatrix Tower. Altimeter 29.9er, 4 wind 131 at 12. Fly left downwind runway 11. Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra wind 131 at 12. Cleared to land runway 11.
Cleared to land runway 11 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
That'll be awesome. Mort, do you want to be the first one? Do you want to be the first guest, Mort? Would you be interested in doing that? We could plan it out and message it. You can even come on stream. I can use that video ninja, and I can put you on the left or right hand side, and you can chat. Cool. All right. Yeah. If you send me some times that work for you, I'll message you to remind you, and then if you want to send me some times, we could try that. That could be fun. It'd be a lot of fun. All right, here we go, people. Feel free to put in the guess if you want. You got we got Futura, Icebird, and Mort tied for first place. You got Raz second place and Joey third place right now. Here we go. Where's Futura? There we go. He's holding off. And Raz with a Oh man. Copy that. I thought you hadn't, sorry.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra contact ground on 121.6.
People, you guys are awesome. I don't know how you guys always do this, but I don't know how the heck you always do this, but you do, and it's a big tie again. I'm just gonna postpone the finale to this to whenever Mort can be brought by. Tomorrow, would that work, Mort? If I postpone the finale to this for tomorrow? Look at that.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra acknowledge last trip.
All right, Tower. I'm sorry, Tower. Here you go.
121.6 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
I'm getting hungry and I have to cook too, okay? So I'm postponing this. I'm postponing for the next one. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's do this. One more takeoff. One more landing. You guys put in the guess. Whoever's closest wins. Whoever's the second closest gets second place. Whoever's third closest gets a third place. That works? Let's go. Otherwise it could go on forever. I think Mort's right. I think that's the good way to do it. We'll see what the landing was at. Whoever's closest will win. Whoever's second closest will get second place. Whoever's third gets third. All right. Tower's gonna be like, what the heck? That guy took off from Charlie.
Beatrix Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is 1 miles north 400 feet with whiskey to
Oh, the
land.
clickety-clack of the flaps? Like this?
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Beatrix Tower. Altimeter 29.9er. 4-wind 1.
Oh, not at all, Raz. You don't have to ask that. Of course, I'm public on the internet here, so you can do whatever the heck you want.
Enter left
Are you
runway
streaming,
11
Raz?
Cessna X-Ray
If you're
Golf
streaming, I'm
Sierra.
rating you after this.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra wind 131 at 12.
Oh, copy that. Yeah, go ahead, man. No need to ask.
Cleared to land runway 11 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
There's an unusual view. Looks like a British Airways Cessna 152. Beatrix Tower, this is British Airways flight Charlie 152. Roger, clear for landing. This is the final landing for the 2022 fall landing guesstimator at hypertechzero.com. Late with apologies. This is the final landing, over. Prefer inside view or outside view for landing? There we go. I like the inside view for the sound. I like the outside view to see the wheel. Copy. This is Beatrix Tower. Aboard we have John McClean on the runway lighting it up for path marker. Beatrix approach, that's a negative. We're on final here. We're gonna come in, over. Tell McClean to keep his head down. Whoa. Whoa. That was a crazy recovery.
X-ray Golf Sierra.
Oh, Mark!
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra contact ground on 121.6.
That was, I almost freaking crashed, dude. All right, let's see who won and who was the second. Oh, man.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra acknowledge last transmission.
Going to 121.6 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
All right, let's see. Landing guesstimators winner standby. Let me turn off this alternator here. Shut off ADC as well. Let's see. The landing was okay. More 1. So the landing was at 191. More got 123. Second place, okay. Landing was at 191. What had Raz had 80? What had Futura put? Did Futura put in a guess? I don't think Futura put in a guess, so that's fine. So the second one put in a guess has got second place. And who was it? Raz? Raz got second place. Tide of Iceberg, though. This doesn't work, though, because... Okay, then it's just between you guys. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to give first place to Mort, second place to Iceberg, Raz, and Futura Tide, and third place to Joey Bolo. An applause. Ending in here. All right. Vasconcelos, please run the ultra. You guys can fight it out. You can complain. You can do as you wish. But I'm just gonna leave it here, people. You can all fight it out. We can do this. We can do a dogfight in DCS. Let's do it like this, all right? Let's do it like this. We're gonna sort this out in a dogfight in DCS, okay? We all have DCS, right? Raz has DCS. If you don't, like, it's free. You know, you can download it. We're gonna freaking slog it out in the skies of DCS, okay? We pick a plane. We go up in it. Everybody, it can be dissimilar air combat, whatever it is. We go into Marianas Island or wherever, or Sochi, and we're gonna freaking solve this in DCS. Pistols at dawn. All right, that's coming up. I'm gonna message all of you and I'm gonna say, hey, what's a good time to play? And I'm gonna try to manage it. So let's go to DC Pistols at dawn. Pistols at dawn for fall 2022. Guess I'm putting that down. That's how we're gonna solve this situation. All right. Cheaper says too late. Complaints desk is closed for the year. Got a dogfight for it. Sheepa. Jeez, the complaints desk is closed for 2023, huh? No complaints. People are gonna have to sort it out. In DCS. I'm so bad at dogfighting that my side is equal to a potato. We could, it doesn't have to be a dogfight, we could do a landing thing. You can do who has the landing with the least pieces of the airplane missing or something. The prettiest landing, and it could be voted by chat. I know. Something like that. Backlog. This will never end. What we could do it in War Thunder, we could do it in IL2. I'm gonna set a poll for the next stream, maybe. I don't think that's gonna be the complicated thing because we have like Indonesia, we have Aruba, we have England, and they have here, and the Netherlands. How the heck in California? If Joey wants to participate, because he's out there in. Since there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is gonna transform into something new, basically. All right. It won't play War Thunder. Shit. All right. We'll figure it out, okay? We'll figure something out. Let me think about it. Let me go eat lunch. And I have to start cooking dinner now, too, because it's a ragu. It takes a while. If there's someone that you want me to raid, please let me know. We'll do that. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mort. This has been another Hypertext Hero stream that was a pleasure to get back to Microsoft Flight Simulator again. You have a nice lunch, man. Okay, yeah, peace out to you all. You have a great one. I'm just gonna go to Microsoft Flight Simulator and see if there's anyone out there that we can raid. Let's check, Whoa! There's like a... This guy has like a fucking inflatable, a freaking inflatable guy on his cockpit. Let's check that out. Spanish. He's flying around China. Never raided this guy before, I don't think. Let's see what's going on there. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. I'll be in touch about Arma. Raiding now. Peace out.